Thank you all for coming. I would like to talk to you guys today about something that is not necessarily up there on the top of the list of social issues, but it is important nonetheless. And what we're going to be talking about today is aggressive paparazzi, and whether or not aggressive paparazzi is just exercising your freedom of press, or if it is in fact harassment and in many cases stalking. I've done plenty of research on what constitutes freedom of the press, stalking, and harassment through the legal dictionary, and I've also researched through the dangers of aggressive paparazzi through public record and personal statements. So one of the things I'd like to go over is what actually constitutes freedom of the press. And what that is the right guaranteed by the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution to gather, publish, and distribute information and ideas without government restriction. The definition also continues to explain that the amendment was guaranteed the right, or was set in place to guarantee the right of the press to gather and communicate information freely, and is no different than the Freedom of Speech Act. It also explains that it does not give the press the right to do so, gather information, by using illegal means. So what would constitute illegal? Harassment's illegal, stalking is illegal. So what is the definition of harassment? It's the act of systematic and or continued unwanted and annoying actions of one party or group. Stalking is criminal activity consisting of the repeated following and harassing of another person. Would you not consider following a celebrity from place to place, waiting at their homes or known destinations, scaring them and their children, and causing accidents and sometimes death, to fall under these illegal actions of stalking and harassment? Now, I'd like to share with you guys a few stories of celebrities and their run-ins with aggressive paparazzi. The first one is, everybody knows him, Justin Bieber. He was parked at a location and a paparazzo actually parked across the street. He crossed a busy street to get a closer look, where the police instructed him 2 times to go back to his vehicle. When he went to go back to his vehicle, this paparazzi was struck by an SUV and he was killed. I'd like to show you guys a picture of his vehicle after the SUV hit him. Can everybody see that there? So a shot of a celebrity is pretty pricey. It can be out a lot of money, but in this case, he paid his life for his picture. The next story I'd like to tell you guys about is Tori Spelling, not storytelling, Tori Spelling. She was actually on the way to take her 2 children to school, so she had her children in the vehicle with her, and paparazzi was chasing her. Trying to flee the paparazzi and get her children to safety, she ran into a wall of the school. After the accident, one paparazzi not only didn't check on her to see if she was okay or offer help, but he got out to take pictures of the accident. Pregnant Halle Berry was chased down by paparazzi, where she too was run into a wall. After the accident, paparazzi fled the scene. Halle Berry made a statement that she was left there to wonder with her crashed up car if anything had happened to her child. The last story I'd like to share with you is one that most everyone knows of and remembers, and that is Princess Diana. She was chased down by paparazzi. And in this case, she didn't make it. That's her vehicle after she was chased down by paparazzi and killed. After she was chased down and killed in this accident, the 3 paparazzi that had chased her down got out of their vehicles and took pictures of the accident and dead Princess Diana. This is actions of aggressive paparazzi and what they'll go through to get a shot of a celebrity. And they don't care if you wind up dead. So what I'd like to tell all of you guys is that tougher laws need to be put in place to protect these celebrities, their children, and you and I as well, because innocent bystanders can also be hurt in the midst of these accidents when they're being chased down by paparazzi. So if you guys would like to help take part in this, there's a website, thepetitionsite.com, where you can sign a petition to enforce tougher laws on what paparazzi can or cannot do in order to get pictures of celebrities. And so I'd like you guys to think about these stories, and it only takes no longer than 5 minutes for you guys to do your fair share in helping protect these people. Does anybody have any questions?